I wonder what's going through his mind, watching his team absolutely suffocate in the Veltons arena. And this is what we want. We want when teams come to this place to not look forward to it, to know that it's going to be a difficult day. It's going to be a long day. You're barely going to touch the ball. You're not even going to play in our half. Yeah, the football is going to be played all in your half. And if you dare enter our half, you have some 2 center backs at the back that are ready to kill. Yeah. So the Santiago Bernabeu proved to be the arena where our unbeaten run to the season came to an end, as we lost our first Champions League game of the season and our first game period this season against Real Madrid in their illustrious stadium. In the Bundesliga, however, we are unbeaten and we have 3 wins out of 4, the other game being a draw. Now we're going to have to bounce back and react because we just lost to Madrid, but we have Borussia Mönchengladbach coming up and we have Augsburg, and finally we have our second group stage game against Porto, which is kind of looking like a must-win game. FIFA 23, Schalke career mode. If you're going to enjoy the video, please do drop a like at it and subscribe as well. I'd greatly appreciate that. Okay, boys, our character's about to be tested now. We just got a very disappointing defeat after pushing Madrid for the majority of that game. In the end, we lost 2-0 and changes are going to be made. Some players are going to be given some chances. So Stefan Ortega, firstly, comes in goal for his debut. We also have the likes of Pineda starting. We have Lavia starting. We have Oweyan starting. So some changes have been made. Chances have been given out. We just lost a game. So here's a chance to some of the players that haven't been starting this season to show what they can do. And then maybe our starting lineup moving forward may change. Will it change? Will they prove me wrong? Will they force me to think about them moving forward? Let us see. We are at Borussia Park, the very same stadium where we won the Super Cup earlier this season. Can we win this game though, as Pineda has picked up the ball from a very deep position, but in the end has not done much with it. Oweyan to Pineda. Pineda to Ziegler. Ziegler turning, going out wide, finding Pineda again, and Pineda was trying to find Salazar, who was the man in the middle there. But good play to recover the ball on the halfway line. And we go forward again, and this time through Oweyan to Pineda. Pineda finding the overlapping Thomas Oweyan towards the middle. There is Ziegler, who had his shot blocked, but will recover the ball again. Good play there from Oweyan to spot that out, but the cross is not great. 15 minutes in, a counter may be on here. Can we nip this move in a bud? And we do so brilliantly, momentarily, or permanently. And here is a chance now. A little 1-2. Unai Pineda is in here and will take on the shot. And it will ricochet into the path of Rodrigo Salazar. The pressure in the end breaking down the Gladbach defense. We went and went and went, and in the end, we got a bit of luck as the keeper made the save, but fortunately for us, the second ball falls perfectly in the path of Rodrigo Salazar, who just taps it into an empty net, and we take the lead. Good start in our mission to bounce back. Good header on there by Kroll, headed down to Salazar. Salazar to Ziegler. Ziegler opening up his body, looking to potentially cut inside. Shot a bit too close to the keeper. They go long again. This time Lavia winning the header. Gladbach are really struggling to get out of their own half here. We are really suffocating them in, and here is Pineda picking up the ball and shooting. This time the second ball not falling in our path, but Romeo Lavia has been unbelievable at those interceptions and cutting the ball back just before their counter-attacks even start. Salazar looking for his second, hitting the post, and boys, we have Gladbach absolutely on the ropes here. They kinda don't know what has hit them. But they may be looking to hit back. Well, you have to stay on side for that to work, mate. Have to play by the rules. Yeah. Slightly straying offside there. Corner will be whipped in here by Owayan towards nobody of note. We win it back, and yes, Hudson-Odoi looking to put another ball in there. Cleared away. Should win that. Lacroix does well to win that header. Pineda gets away from his man. Unai Pineda will cut it all the way to the far post. And Callum Hudson-Odoi somehow has not made it too. We've had so many chances, yet we still only lead by one. And look at that, the counter pressing again effective, but again our finishing not so effective. This is so good, man. We keep winning the ball back almost immediately. I really don't know how to explain it, but there is Ziegler, and he also cannot score. Okay, this is getting a bit ridiculous now, boys. Let's get that second goal. How many chances have we wasted? Listen, the performance is brilliant. I have nothing to complain about except for the fact that we still only lead by one goal. I mean, look at the stats, bro. Statistically speaking, we should have 5. 14 shots in that half. They've had one. They've had one shot all game. Come on, boys. Keep up the same. Just finish things in the final third. Let's be a bit more ruthless. And it's not just the finishing, it's just the play around the final third that looks a bit questionable. Oh, nothing questionable there. Nothing questionable there. The pass from Correa, perfectly weighted. Ziegler, perfect touch to chest it down and finish on his left foot to finally double our lead. I mean, saying it's been coming is a bit of an understatement, because it's been coming from like the 10th minute. Pineda will be coming off. Now we're going to bring on Shad. We're also going to move things around here by bringing off Salazar for Gula, and Kelly will come on for Alex Kral. Keep things fresh. We're also going to bring on Gonçalves Castro for Ziegler. Final 3 minutes, still leading by 2 goals. We really could have scored more in this game. Gladbach have been awful, man. They have been so bad that we haven't had to do much in the second half. You know, ever since getting that second goal, we've just kind of kept the ball. Their strategy is very weird. I don't know what they were playing at, because they're not pressing, but even sitting back defensively, they aren't compact enough. It's very strange, and we really could have had so many goals, but in the end, it's 2-0. It's probably our most comfortable performance of the season so far. And finally, a first clean sheet. That's great, because we've been leaking goals. We've been in positions where we're leading by 3-0 or 2-0 and just concede a goal towards the end, which has not been great. We're officially top of the Bundesliga table, ahead of Augsburg, who we are playing next. Augsburg also unbeaten. They're only behind us on goal difference, but they are coming to our stadium. So they've also had a brilliant start to the season, an identical record to us. So on paper, this should be a pretty difficult game. I mean, it's an early top table clash. I don't think the media are going to be too fussed about it. But we are playing the exact same 11 that absolutely mauled Gladbach. I was so happy with that performance. Genuinely, probably our best performance of the season so far. So I'm going to go with that and see how we fare against Augsburg in this game. Still, questions to be asked about Pineda. I'm used to playing with right-footed wingers, you know, and normally the winger on the left cuts inside on his right foot, and the winger on the right holds the width. He's left-footed, which means he can't do either. So I guess it's going to take some adjusting for him, or for us to get used to playing him. But the talent cannot be questioned. Augsburg having a better start to this game with that first shot, and the corner has been taken short towards the edge of the box there. Decent block, and here is Pineda picking the ball up and losing it. See, moments like that aren't encouraging, to say the least. Crow not keeping the ball well at all. Bella Kutchap stepping out, taking things into his own hands and winning the ball back. Here is Hudson-Odoi looking to link up with Correa. Ball there over the top, perfectly played or not. The pass was very good, especially because it's like a first-time pass from Ziegler. Hudson-Odoi just should have held his run a bit better. He's offside. Here's Bella Kutchap to Oweyan. This game has been tough. It has been. Like expected. Kral could switch over to Correa. Correa to Callum Hudson-Odoi. The option there is Correa assisting Hudson-Odoi and playing him in brilliantly. And Hudson-Odoi has the option of Leo Ziegler in the middle. And that is some fantastic football from the boys. From the back all the way to a tap in. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. Passing and moving, creating the overloads. In the end, Correa driving into that midfield area to play that perfectly placed ball to Hudson-Odoi, who finds Ziegler and he just taps it in first time to get the breakthrough. And Marcel is very happy with that. Slavia on a yellow card, but still doing well. Here's Hudson-Odoi again. Ooh, almost played him in there with a little 1-2. We're moving the ball so well and not keeping it so well. I can't lie. Kraull is losing the ball a bit too much. He's losing it a bit too much, and now a break may be on here. Correa stretching those long legs to come back, and he does so brilliantly. Here's Hudson-Odoi. Probably the final play of the half. There, a very hard tackle in on him as the ref blows for half-time. Callum Hudson-Odoi looks like he may have picked up a knock, which is not good at all, and he'll have to come off. Hudson-Odoi is off, Kevin Shard is on. Pretty much a like-for-like replacement, so tactically nothing really has changed. Just hoping that Hudson-Odoi's injury is not too bad. We have a bit of defending to do here. You can see Pineda and Oweyan working very hard there. Now the ball has been worked towards the middle. Our midfielders are not doing enough. They're not doing enough. In the end, Ortega makes the save and plays a brilliant ball out wide towards Thomas Oweyan. That's one thing Ortega has that Soma doesn't. The kicking range is ridiculous. It's like having another midfielder, because he can literally just play that ball that bypasses the whole press as we play in Leo Ziegler for his second chance and our second goal. Unai Pineda doing all the difficult stuff. Leo Ziegler, first time, similarly to the first goal, not even taking a touch. Finishes. This is what you need from your striker, clinical. He doesn't even need the time to take a touch. He knows where the goal is. Yeah. 2-0 to Schalke. And some changes will be made. Now we're going to bring on Buscagli for Oweyan. Just need to be that much more solid defensively. And we're going to bring on Kraus for Lavia, who is on a yellow card. This time Kevin Shard has found his way towards the byline and finding Unai Pineda, who takes on the shot that is in the end saved by the goalkeeper. 72 minutes gone. We have a corner going to be taken here by Alex Krell. Will be an outswinging right-footed cross towards the middle there and towards Leo. And there's the third. That's Schalke's third. Brilliant play and the perfect hat trick for our number 81. 3 chances. 3 shots, right foot, left foot, header, all with 1 touch. Ziegler is ridiculous, man. He just is ridiculous. We're bringing on Gura for Salazar. We're bringing on Sufal for Correa. And I can't lie, boys. We started this game very slow, which has been pretty much unlike us here. Ziegler this time does take a touch and plays in Gula. He tried to be selfless there. I was going to say that we started this game off very slow, which we haven't done in many games. Usually I've started games very quick this season. But once we grew into this game, Augsburg just couldn't recover. We took control of the game around the 30th minute mark, and it's just been Schalke. They may have had 1 or 2 shots ever since that time. But we have been ruthless, man. We really have shown that killer instinct, which we didn't really show against Gladbach. And Ziegler, the man on the hat-trick, looking to absolutely bury the Augsburg defense. He already has a match ball, but of course it's never enough. And Ziegler always wants more, and that is his 4th. That is our 4th. That is Augsburg. Set, done, buried, and they'll be getting their first loss of the season. And Schalke will be staying top of the Bundesliga table. Wow. From the 30th minute mark, this game has been very similar to that Gladbach game, right? The only difference is we have been ruthless in front of goal. Let's be honest. That Gladbach game was unbelievable dominance. We just didn't take our chances. In this game, look at that, 4 shots, all 4 goals. These are the clinical levels we were talking about, bro. No room for error. 100% shot conversion, and you walk away with a match ball. Well done, Leo. Well done, team. And let's move on to that Porto game. But before that, though, Callum Hudson-Odoi has suffered an injury, a knee injury, that will see him out for the next 4 weeks, which is very unfortunate. But Leo Ziegler, 10 goals from his first 6 games in the Bundesliga, and he is projected to finish with 56. If he keeps up this pace, he's going to get 56. The record is 41. Mate, Lewandowski is shaking wherever he is because he knows we're coming for that record. No injuries, and I promise you, Ziegler is getting that 41. Yeah, the magic number 41. But listen, boys, we're back in the Champions League, okay? Last time we were here, we lost. The previous time before that, we lost, okay? Because the last 2 games was Barcelona last season, round of 16, second leg, we lost. And this season, Real Madrid, we lost. I mean, fair enough, it's Madrid and Barca, right? So there's no shame in losing against those 2 teams. But we have to win. We have to win. We are in the group of death, you know? So us not winning today is going to put us in a very uncomfortable position, in a position where we are less likely to make it through in the group. I'm happy with the form we're in, though. You saw the 2 performances, absolutely dominant. We are at home, so this is our first home game in the Champions League this season. The arena of Schalke, bro. There's no questioning how up for it the fans will be. No questioning whatsoever. We've kept 2 clean sheets out of 2 with this man in goal. So Stefan Ortega keeps his position. I mean, we brought him in as a second choice goalkeeper, but I cannot lie, man. With him in there, our play in terms of the attack is completely different. With Soma, you try the long balls out wide to the fullbacks or to the wingers. They aren't as accurate. You try the long ball just over the offensive press into the midfields like Krull or Kraus. It's not as accurate. With Ortega, it's like a missile, mate. Yeah, it's directed and it's gonna arrive there. So he keeps his place. Today we face Porto. I believe they are the current Portuguese champions. So we're facing a team that are used to winning. And winning is winning, right? Of course, the Portuguese league is not like the best league in the world, but we're facing a team that are going to come here with some confidence. And they'll be looking at us thinking, hey, if they're going to make it through, they're probably going to have to beat us. Because let's be real, Real Madrid are probably going to qualify, right? The only change we've made today is we've brought in Kevin Schad for Callum Hudson-Odoi. Of course, Callum Hudson-Odoi is injured. Other than that, the lineup stays the same. I'm happy with how we've been playing against Gladbach, against Augsburg. So 1 forced change. Other than that, everything is the same. That means Loren Ulrich, the lone player we signed from Manchester United, is now on the bench, and we'll see if he can get some minutes in his legs. Porto are rocking what basically is a 4-4-2. Which is interesting because in defense, we defend in a 4-4-2. So I guess it's going to be a bit of a man-to-man battle. And our build-up play will have to be slightly adjusted because they'll be pressing with 2 strikers. But I'm still happy with that, and we are looking very direct once again. Look at that, the 1-2! I mean, oh. I'm also worried, thinking about tactics, thinking about how our build-up is going to be different. No, from kickoff, they haven't even touched the ball yet again. We've done this a couple of times already this season where we are so direct, bro. Fair play to Ziegler. Could have taken that on, looked to take a shot, but he saw that Salazar was open, and the finish from Salazar, first time into the corner. Exactly what we need. Is Bella Kochap to Pineda. Pineda finding Salazar. Salazar out wide to Owayan. Owayan keeping the ball well, looking for the safe option. Back to Thomas Owayan, moving the ball very crisply, very smoothly. Salazar, Král, ball in there towards Kevin Shard. Diogo Costa, the goalkeeper, comes out and claims. He goes long, should win that. Well done, should win the second ball. Well done there. Is Lavia. Lavia to Correa, back to Lavia. Now the captain, Alex Král, finding Salazar in the middle. Ziegler turning well, fighting Kevin Shard out wide. Shard into the box. Karim back! Leo Ziegler on the score sheet. Yet again, brilliant football from Schalke all round. 2-0 within the opening 20 minutes. And seems like we're carrying on the form that we showed against Gladbach and against Augsburg in the Champions League. Another clinical finish. Ziegler on his weaker right foot, just curling it away from the keeper. Keeper maybe should save that, I'm not too sure. It's not like in the corner, but I think because it was moving away from him, it made it difficult for the keeper to save. And that's Ziegler's first goal in the Champions League this season. Of course, the top goal scorer in the Champions League last season. Here is Kevin Shard once again driving forward, and once again looking for Ziegler, this time not being able to find him. I think we're going to see a lot of Kevin Shard assisting Ziegler. I think we've seen it quite a fair few times already this season. But here is Rodrigo Salazar taking another shot on Costa, making the save. We're only 23 minutes into the game, and Porto cannot even breathe. We are all over them. I wonder what's going through his mind, watching his team absolutely suffocate in the Veltins arena. And this is what we want. We want when teams come to this place to not look forward to it, to know that it's going to be a difficult day. It's going to be a long day. You're barely going to touch the ball. You're not even going to play in our half. Yeah, the football is going to be played all in your half. And if you dare enter our half, you have some two center backs at the back that are ready to kill. Yeah, good defending there from Owayan. Here is Maxence Lacroix, playing it out wide to Correa. Correa looking for the little 1-2, perhaps. It'll go in the end to Shard. Shard, first time ball out to Correa. Correa finding Ziegler. Ziegler cutting it on his left foot. And Leo Ziegler will get a second chance because the Porto defense are not alert enough. And Schalke get a third within 30 minutes. And we are flying. We are absolutely flying. I mean, how slowly did they react to that? That's terrible play, man. Terrible. We'll take it. We will definitely take it, but we are not quite done as of yet, mate. Porto have not offered anything. They have not threatened us at all. Look at this. Owayan simply done. Goes back to Ortega. Ortega playing the ball. You see that pass? That's what I mean. That's what I mean. We're able now to be on the offensive immediately. Shard on the ball again through. Crossed in. Just not quite in Ziegler's way. Well, it wasn't, but in the end, it's at the back of the net through Leo Ziegler yet again. Is that another hat trick? Is that actually another hat trick? What's going on, bro? I mean, the defender did well to clear it away. Pineda heads it down. Ziegler is the most alert man in the Veltins arena. Brilliant. Brilliant touch, brilliant finish, and Ziegler will be collecting another match ball. And we're only at halftime. We have absolutely mauled them down. They have no idea of what has hit them. They cannot deal with our press. They cannot deal with our passing. They cannot get the ball off of us. They are drowning. We're still pressing very high. We're not letting up at all. Look at that. More mistakes. More mistakes from Porto. This time, the ball a bit too much on it. Oh, look at that. Rodrigo Salazar capitalizing on yet another Porto mistake. Boys, I think it's fair to say we have the gegenpressing dialed in. Absolutely dialed in. Everybody is in the right position at the right time to make the interception, but more importantly to make sure that Porto pay for their mistakes as Salazar gets his second and our fifth. He'll be coming off. We're going to be bringing on Arda Güler just to give some game time to some of the other players. Gonçalves Castro will also be coming on for Ziegler, who already has a hat trick, so might as well take him off. We'll be bringing on Kraus as well, and we just want a clean sheet now. Let's not do what we've done a couple of times this season where we have absolutely mauled the team, shut them off, killed them essentially pretty quickly, and just went out and conceded a goal. You know, let's not do that. We're actually going to give Ulrich a game. It'll be his debut, the youngster that's on loan from Manchester United. He'll just come on, play on the left wing. We're 5-0 up with 5 minutes to play. And that, I mean, if you could even call it a shot, was Porto's first shot of the game. I said the Augsburg performance was the best performance I've seen so far this season. Boys, this may be the best performance I've ever seen us play here at Schalke. I can't even lie. And here's Ulrich still having the ball, driving forward, potentially looking to make a little impact from his cameo. Was trying to find his strike partner and Castro in the middle there. Could not quite do so. A bit fortunate, but here's still Ulrich. Castro! Shot is blocked. 2 minutes of added time, but the intensity is still as if we are in the first minute, and Güler now taking it upon himself to get us forward. Back to Ulrich. Güler to Buscagli, and that's full time. The ref could not blow it quick enough because he has to get them out of there. They have had enough. This has been one of the best performances I have ever seen. I mean, I know we're good, but fuck me. We're second in the group, 1 win, 1 loss, similar to Porto, 1 win, 1 loss. That shows that that win was very important, because if Porto got anything but a loss, they would have been above us. Madrid, of course, getting 2 out of 2, meaning they also beat Fenerbahce. So they were always favorites to go through top of the group, and it looks like they are on course to do so. In the Bundesliga, we are top 5 wins and 1 draw. 18 goals scored in 6 games. That means we're averaging 3 goals a game, and we've only conceded 6, which means we're averaging 1 goal conceded per game. However, next we face Hoffenheim, who are third. Dortmund are in second. So currently, Dortmund and Schalke are top of the Bundesliga, which, I mean, imagine if that was the title race. Fuck me. I don't know if I'd be able to take that, boys. Just quickly looking at the table here, we have Hoffenheim next. But before that, boys, we have kept 3 clean sheets. A clean sheet against Porto, a clean sheet against Augsburg, and a clean sheet against Gladbach, scoring 11 goals. Stefan Ortega in goal has definitely been a revelation. I'm not saying he's the reason why we are playing the way we are, but he's definitely contributing. I mean, mate, he's made 3 appearances and we have 3 clean sheets. That's not a coincidence. Up next, we have Hoffenheim. We then have Union Berlin. We have another game in the Champions League. There's probably going to be another cup game in there. No, the cup game is already there. It is Hamburg away. We also have Freiburg. So the fixtures are getting a bit easier, may I say that. I mean, except for probably Hoffenheim. Hoffenheim away is quite a difficult game, to be fair, and they are in third. But other than that, we should be winning the rest of those games. Listen, boys, I'd say let me know your thoughts in the comments, but fuck me. I'm also blown away, okay? I'm also blown away. I wasn't expecting this level of performance. I mean, after that Madrid game, I said if we put in that performance, especially in that first half of the Madrid game, against 99% of teams, we'd blow them away. 3 games later, we've scored 11 goals and have kept 3 clean sheets with 3 wins. That's all I'll say. Anyway, drop a like on the video. If you have enjoyed it, please do subscribe as well. I'd greatly appreciate that. I've been Quickie Crusher. I'll see you guys next time.